Most people do not stay broke because they are bad at math. They stay broke because they keep hoping money will sort itself out. That is the hard truth in the total money makeover. Dave Ramsey says the real issue is not lack of knowledge, it is habits. Spend now, worry later. Swipe the card, repeat. What makes this book stand out is how plain it is. No fancy tricks, no secret hacks, just a clear path out of debt, one step at a time. And honestly, that is why it matters. A lot of people do not need more money advice. They need a system they can actually follow. This book gives them that. The main idea here is simple. Money problems are often behavior problems first, not because people are lazy, not because they do not care, but because fear, habits, and pressure make clear thinking hard. What I like about this idea is that it feels real. A lot of people know they should save. They know debt is heavy. They know they need a plan, but knowing is not the same as doing. Ramsey's point is that change starts when you stop treating money like a mystery. You look at it honestly. You stop pretending the problem is small. You stop saying, "I will deal with it later." That is where this book becomes useful. It does not try to make you feel smart. It tries to make you act differently. Before you attack the big debt, Ramsey says to save a small starter emergency fund, just enough to handle a surprise without reaching for credit. And this part matters more than it may look, because for so many people, one small problem turns into a bigger one. The car breaks, the bill comes, the fridge dies. Then debt feels like the only answer. This little fund is not about feeling rich. It is about breathing room. It gives you a pause, a little space between a problem and panic. That is a big deal. When people feel trapped, they make rushed choices. When they feel even a little safe, they think more clearly. So the first win is not wealth, it is control. And sometimes that is enough to change the whole tone of your life. This is the part most people remember, the debt snowball. Here is how it works. List all your debts from smallest to biggest. Pay the minimum on everything. Then throw every extra dollar at the smallest debt until it is gone. After that, move to the next one. Now, on paper, some people prefer paying the highest interest first. That debate is real, but Ramsey is aiming at something else too. Momentum. And this is where the idea gets interesting. The smallest win gives you proof. You see progress fast. You feel less helpless. Then you keep going. What I have noticed is many people quit because the finish line feels too far away. The snowball makes the first mile visible. That is powerful. Not because it is flashy, but because it helps people stay in the game. Ramsey also pushes a zero-based budget. That means every dollar gets a job before the month begins. Food, bills, gas, savings, debt payoff. Every dollar has a place. I think this is where the book becomes real for everyday life. Budgeting is not about punishment. It is about clarity. Most people do not lose money all at once. They lose track of it, little by little, here, there, everywhere. Then the month ends and they wonder where it went. A budget changes that. It makes your money visible. It tells the truth. And when money is clear, choices get easier. Ramsey also says to stop using debt like it is normal. His warning is simple. Debt can train you to spend money you do not have, and that habit is hard to break. Once the debt is gone, the plan shifts. That is when you build a bigger emergency fund. Then you begin investing for the future. This sequence matters. The book is not saying all money goals are equal. It says order matters. First, safety, then progress, then long-term growth. That is a smart idea, because when people skip the first steps, they often feel unstable, even when they are earning more. More income does not fix chaos by itself. A clear system does. What makes this part encouraging is the sense of structure. You are not just trying to survive the month anymore. You're building a life with less fear, less pressure, more room to think ahead. And for a lot of people, that is the real dream. Not fancy money, just calm money. The Total Money Makeover works because it turns money from a cloud into a path. That is the heart of the book. Not perfect investing advice, not quick success, a path. And I think that is why so many people connect with it. When life feels messy, simple steps can feel like a relief. Save a little, pay off debt, track where the money goes, repeat. It sounds basic, but basic is often what people need when they are overwhelmed. Not more noise, not more guilt, just a plan they can trust. If you are trying to get out of debt or build a better money system, this book is a strong reset. And if you want more clear, useful book breakdowns like this, subscribe to the 5-Minute Shelf.